Okay, so let's talk about the world of HR right now. We're at this really interesting point, right? It's where human insight and AI power stop being just buzzwords. They're actually becoming the single most powerful tool you have for success. So what does that intersection really mean for you and your day-to-day work?
And that really leads us to the big question, doesn't it? I mean, this isn't some far-off futuristic idea anymore. The AI revolution, well, it's here. It's knocking on the door of every single HR department. So the question isn't if it's coming, it's are you ready to open that door?
And the impact is absolutely real. Just think about it. Tools like ChatGPT and Microsoft's Copilot, they're not just fun novelties anymore, are they? They are actively reshaping our workflows and changing how we all get our jobs done. So we've moved way past asking if AI is going to transform HR. The real question now is, how are you going to guide that transformation? Look, I get it. Trying to navigate this whole new landscape can feel, well, a little overwhelming. Where do you even begin? And that's exactly where a guide, a compass, comes in. Today, we're diving into the AI Compass program, which is designed to do just that, to take all that uncertainty and turn it into a clear path forward, giving you a real strategic advantage. So the whole program is built on this really solid foundation. And what I think is so smart about it is that it's not just another tech course. No, it's built on three distinct pillars that create this perfect balance between the human side, the tech side, and, super importantly, the legal side. It's all about giving you a complete, well-rounded skill set. All right, let's break down these pillars. First up, we've got human centricity and EQ. This is all about making sure that technology serves people, not the other way around, you know? Keeping that human element right at the center. Then there's digital intelligence. This is where you get your hands dirty, really mastering the tools. And third, and this is a big one, especially for professionals in South Africa, is employment law integration. We're talking about navigating things like POPIA and the Labor Relations Act. It's kind of like a three-legged stool, right? You need all three for it to be stable: people, technology, and compliance. And I want to be really clear here. This isn't some quick webinar or a weekend workshop. Not at all. We're talking about a full-on 10-month practical journey. It's designed to go deep and make sure you can actually apply what you learn. So let's take a look at what that journey really looks like. Okay, so this gives you the whole program in a nutshell. You see the 10-month time frame, over 40 hours of learning. That tells you it's got some serious depth. But you know the number that really jumps out at me? It's that 100%. 100% practical, hands-on application. That's the game changer. It means you're not just sitting there learning theory, you're actually doing things and building skills you can literally use at work the very next day.
So here's the roadmap for those 10 months. It's really smartly structured to build your skills step by step. You start off with the foundation phase from February to May. This is where you get all the essentials down pat. Then you kick it up a notch in the advanced phase, where you start applying everything more strategically. And finally, the mastery phase. This is where the magic happens. You go from just being a user of AI to actually being a creator. And it all leads up to a final project showcase and your certification in November.
So let's zoom in on that foundation phase. Here, you're going to master skills like prompt engineering, which is basically the art and science of asking AI the right questions to get the best results. By the time you're done with this phase, you won't just know about the tools, you'll have built your own secure workflows and a whole library of prompts ready to go. Okay, once you've got that solid foundation, the advanced phase is where things get really interesting. This is where you start thinking like a strategist. You'll learn how to spot tricky things like algorithmic bias, where an AI might unintentionally be unfair, and how to roll out automation safely. You'll literally be mapping out your own HR processes and getting them ready for a digital transformation. And then comes the mastery phase. Man, this is where it all just clicks into place. We're way beyond theory now. You'll actually be building a real prototype chatbot for a real HR need. Think an onboarding bot, or one to help with grievances. This is the ultimate proof that you haven't just learned about AI, you've learned how to build with it. Okay, so we've talked about what you'll learn, but let's shift gears and talk about the incredible value you get and the credibility behind this whole program. Because sometimes what you get access to is just as important as the lessons themselves. Whoa, just take a second to look at that number. 250,000 Rand. That's not the price, that's the estimated value of all the tools, templates, and resources that come with the program. So let's be super clear, you're not just signing up for a course. You're investing in a complete professional toolkit that you get to use from day one. And listen, the expertise behind this stuff isn't just some empty claim. It's officially recognized.
you're learning from an organization that actually won the prestigious Silver Award for Most Innovative Technology. We're talking about proven, award-winning innovation here.
So you might be wondering, how does this stack up against other AI courses I see online? Well, this chart pretty much says it all. While those generic courses give you, well, generic tech stuff, the AI Compass is absolutely laser-focused on HR. It's built with South African labor law baked right in. You walk away with actual, usable things like bots and policies, and it's designed from the ground up for South African professionals. Honestly, it's not even a fair comparison. But hey, don't just take my word for it. Check out this quote from an HR head at a major company. They talk about how it helps them spend less time on, the boring stuff, the non-value-adding tasks, and lets them be more productive and efficient. That's what it's all about, right? Real-world impact.
Okay, so you've seen the challenge, you've seen the journey, and you've seen the incredible value. There's really only one thing left to talk about: how you can get started and chart your own course. When it comes to the investment, they've kept it really simple with two options. You can go for the upfront payment, which is a one-time thing and saves you a pretty decent chunk of change, a whole 7,500 Rand. Or if you need a bit more flexibility for cash flow, you can go for the monthly option. It's all about making it work for you. And here's a little something to sweeten the deal. If you're ready to jump on this, there's an early bird special. Sign up before December 15th, 2025, and you'll get another 15% off. That's a pretty big saving and a great reward for being proactive about your career. All right, so here's all the info you need to take that next step. Everything kicks off in February 2026. The website is right there where you can get all the details and sign up. Or if you have questions, just shoot them an email. Seriously, now is the time to get ahead of the curve and future-proof your skill set.
When you boil it all down, it really comes to this one simple choice. The future of HR is happening right now. This integration with AI isn't a maybe, it's already here. So the only real question left is, are you going to be one of the people shaping that future, or are you going to be stuck reacting to it? The choice really is all yours.